In this video, we'll be providing an overview of the new change order functionality that is in the Designer tool. For this existing appointment, you can see that I had a past appointment that I've titled Dream Style Change Order that is on my existing appointment page. Now, for this appointment, it was sold and a contract was signed. So at this point, what I'm wanting to do is go in, modify something about that particular contract, and redistribute paperwork. So how I start this is to create a new appointment for that specific customer. So I'm doing that by clicking on the plus sign in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. This initiates a search functionality for that existing customer. So for this one, I'm going to be typing in Dream Style. And here's my Dream Style change order customer. So I'm just going to be clicking on that. And now it's walking me through the process of verifying that the customer's information is correct. So I'm just clicking on Next through this screen. If the address looks good, go ahead and click on Next through that screen. And then for this, I just need to specify a duration for this new appointment. When I'm done, click on Next to provide a final review of that appointment information, and then click Save. At this point, the new appointment has populated to my screen, and I have a clock showing in the lower right-hand corner. In order to initiate the change order process, we need to click on that clock. And here you can see I visited this appointment on this specific date. I'm going to click on that date of that appointment, and it's going to drop down the 3 packages that I had for that prior appointment. The first one was the one that was signed, which is why it's listed as contracted. The following 2 are pending appointments that were unsold. For this, in order to perform a change order, I'm going to click on that contacted appointment, click Save, and this is just confirming that all of the data from the initial appointment is going to move into this new appointment. So I'm clicking on Confirm here. It takes a minute for the quote to transfer that information to the new quote, and now you can see that clock is green. At this point, I can click on Start. And it takes just a second here to upload the updated product information. Okay. Now it's just saying that we had a couple of changes since then. I'm going to click on Continue. And here I'm in that home appointment page for the new appointment. But if I go right into the Configure step here, this is where I can see that all of my existing lines from that original appointment are showing here. So in this case, I would just be going in and performing my changes. Now, if I click on the pencil on that first line in the upper right-hand side and just click on Edit, this is where I can perform the edits to that specific line. If you have a significant change, such as an overall color change or hardware change, we can make this modification here. So for this one, I'm going to change this from stone white to ebony. Okay, that change is made, and I'm going to click on the Save button. When this is saved, I get a prompt for my global changes function that's saying, hey, you changed line 1. Do you want to change the other lines on this project? So for this one, I'm going to click on Select All and apply this change to all of the lines on this quote. Once this is saved, you'll receive a verification in green just stating that that line has been changed and saved. When I'm done with this, I just click on Finish. Okay. So now that we've made modifications to this line, we're ready to revisit the quote step. And I'm just going to click on Finish because I'm done with the Configure section. And then I move into Quote. Now the quote page has changed slightly to reflect those change orders that you made. So if we click under Show Details, this now shows design details, technical details, and change details. So if I click on Change Details here, this is where you can see what the original specifications were and what I changed it to. You can also see on the right-hand side the original package price and then the new updated package price. Once I'm ready to provide paperwork, I'll just click on the Proceed button here. We're going to select the document that we want to send the customer and confirm. Okay, here is a copy of our contract that we as the sales representative are reviewing just to make sure everything looks good. And you'll see in these specifications now on the paperwork, here's also an account of what the original specifications were and the new specifications were. You can also see down below here, we're listing the original package price along with the updated package price. If everything looks good here, you can click on Confirm. And as we do with the designer tool today, you do have the option to send this to a customer via email by selecting the On a Personal Device function, or you can sign on this device right now. Most commonly, these change orders will be going through the email avenue, so we'll just click on a Personal Device. This is where you would be specifying how long that offer is good through. Specify the email address and just make sure that's correct. As a reminder, these email messages are defaulted with a template text, but you are able to modify this information as needed. And then you can add in any other additional attachments if you choose. When you're finished, you just click on Send. And at this point, a customer will receive an email in their email inbox with that new contract and the ability to review and sign remotely. Thank you.